and I am TTCing baby number 1 through IVF. This will be my second round of IVF that's coming up soon. Today I had my doctor's appointment for my beta. Sorry, that's my phone. But I can pretty much say that it's negative. I can pretty much say that because AF has shown her glorious face, and now she's here, and that is my confirmation that things just so happen to not work out this time. And just because it didn't work out this time doesn't mean that it's not going to work, period. I have 9 frozen embryos. I have 2 grade A. I think that they're AB. I think both of them are AB, and then the other ones are Bs. So I have A's and B's. And I believe that my first transfer did not work because of all the stress that was on my body. I'm not looking for an excuse as to why it didn't work, but so much so as rationality. You know, if I'm thinking rationally, I feel like between the stimming and the egg retrieval and, you know, just all the different medications, and just the egg retrieval itself was a lot on the body. Doing a fresh embryo transfer, you are not allowing your body any time to fully heal from the different traumas that you're putting it through. So by the time that embryo goes in there, you're at a very high stress level. You're very stressed. Your body is at its full peak of everything. You're very emotional, you're hormonal, you have a lot going on. And then it doesn't really help that on top of that, I am having family issues. So I have to, you know, oversee family issues as well as oversee my own health issues and still be a wife, still be a homemaker, still be a colleague, you know, and still try to wear my crown and hold my head like nothing's bothering me. When in all actuality, things are bothering me. Things are irritating me. But with this little bit of time in between now and my frozen embryo transfer, which we're looking to do in April, now is February 22nd. It's Monday. And it's Monday, it's the 22nd, and it's nearing the end of the month. It's February, it's only 28 days in this month. I have a couple weeks left, and then it's March. And then I have all of March where I'll be, you know, doing medications and things like that. So I'll be proactive in March, and it won't be as bad as waiting for March to come, because I know that I'm going to be a little anxious waiting for March to come, but I do have a lot that needs to be done beforehand, so I'm not even going to stress out about it. I'm not going to think about it. If I have something interesting to vlog, I will put a video out, but if I don't have anything interesting to say, or if I don't have anything that's noteworthy, then you won't see me until I start my medications, which would probably be somewhere around mid-March. Okay, so I'll probably be back next month, mid-March, to just give an update on the medications and stuff. She's gonna call me with my calendar, and she's gonna send one in the mail, and you know, I'll know when to go pick up medications and stuff like that. But like I said, I probably won't get on here until I have that calendar and the next steps are proceeding, just like how I did the first time. I'm not gonna let myself down, and I'm not gonna let you guys down, and I'm not gonna let the women down who are looking at me just like I looked at other women, just like I looked at other bloggers who were going through similar situations, and just like how I looked at bloggers who tried and tried, like the Dex, who tried and kept getting a negative and kept getting a negative, and let's try this, like colors, let's try that. We then finally big fat positives, you know, and now I get to watch their journey with their children as parents, you know, and it's truly amazing. And it is the people that are like myself who, you know, have a year worth of laws that were all negative, you know, and have a year worth of IUIs and IVF and letrozole and all these other different, you know, fertility meds and treatments and procedures that didn't work, you know. It's gonna be all that more exciting and all that more special when I finally am able to come on here and say, hey you guys, guess what? So I'm very much so looking forward to that, and I'm very much so looking forward to the break. I really am. The hard part is done, sis. The hard stuff is over. And that was the egg retrieval. That was the hardest thing that I have ever had to do. And I am so thankful that that part of it is just done. So we won't have to do that again. He won't have to be put in a compromising, uncomfortable position again. And we can just kind of like, I don't know, like go from there. Like, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to this new cycle. I'm looking forward to getting my family issues situated and done. I feel like I'm getting so much accomplished right now. Even in today, I've gotten so much accomplished, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm going to remain optimistic that, you know, things are going to work themselves out, and I'll be able to take care of my family issues, and that'll be good. And so by the time April comes around, because Babe's birthday is in April, I actually asked I always say asked, I asked the IVF nurse if we could implant or do the transfer close to his birthday. If not on his birthday, can we do the transfer, you know, then? And she was like, sure. She was like, I think that there's only one scheduled for April, and they do 2 at a time, and they only do 5 a month. So they do 5 a month, 2 at a time in a day, and that's it. Well, 5 dates a month, 2 at a time. So what's that? 10 people. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So they do 10 people a month, and it fills up fast. So, you know, I would have preferred to go off of this cycle and to go right back into it. Like me, what I wanted to go right back into it, but what God wanted is for me to wait. So that's why that first date is not until April, because that's honestly, I need that time. I need that time to be with Babe. I need that time to let my body heal physically. I need to heal mentally. You know, I need to focus on other things like work and getting my family situation situated. Like the big stressors that I feel contributed to my loss. And I am gonna call this a loss, because the moment that that egg was fertilized by my partner's sperm and put back into my uterus, that was a pregnancy. So I will say that I lost a child. I will say that I lost a pregnancy. And I cried and mourned as if I lost a child and as if I lost a pregnancy. And so, and he did. He cried. He mourned as if he lost a child, as if he lost in this pregnancy. So it's very hard. It's very hard to recover from a loss, especially seeing your partner go through so much this past year. You know, I don't know if I told you guys, but you know, he lost both of his parents 2 months apart, and I wanted nothing more than to give him this child as some light at the end, you know, of a very long and dark tunnel. So, you know, he took it kind of hard, and you know, the hardest part of it is knowing that he told people that, you know, he had a baby on the way, he had a little one on the way. How he put it, he had a little bundle of joy on the way, and for me to lose the pregnancy, it kind of hit a little different, because I don't really see him excited about too much these days, obviously, you But hey, it's okay. We talked about it, we prayed about it, and we're both grateful for the time that we have together, you know, to really be able to prepare. And that's something that I'm also grateful for, really grateful for, is that I am one of the fortunate people who made it to adulthood. And, you know, we're not married, but we have a closeness that is a marital bond, you know. So I made it through the stages, you know. I met love, fell in love, we've been together, we did things, we had fun, we're still having fun, it's not over yet, you know. Now it's just a different type of fun, family fun, you know, which is fine with me because I'm a big kid and I like doing big kid stuff, so family fun and stuff like that, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It's not really much more to say, but I'm out this cycle. AF did show up. We're gonna start again for our frozen embryo transfer. I can't give you any exact dates at this time, but as soon as I know when the medication is ordered and what my calendar is looking like and what I'm gonna be doing, I know that a part of this frozen embryo transfer, I will be having to do the progesterone oil injections this time, and I am not gonna watch any more YouTube videos about it because these girls be pulling out these needles like this big. Maybe my doctor is different from y'all doctors, but she showed me a needle that's like that big. So I'm like, yeah, the draw needle is a monstrous needle, but the needle that she gives you to use is really not. It's like, so we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm a little nervous about that. I'm a little nervous about the oil progesterone injections. I'm a little nervous about those. But the Lupron and some other stuff that I'm gonna be on for this frozen embryo transfer, they don't want me to transfer 2 eggs because 2 eggs doesn't increase your chances. Because I know I said that to y'all. I'm gonna put 2 in to double my chances. No sis, it doesn't work that way. Whether you put 2 or 10, it's still the same, you know, ratio or whatever. But the only difference is that if I put 2 in, that's a higher chance of multiples. So that's the only thing that I'm doing, is giving myself more of a chance of having multiples. So she was like, I don't recommend you do that because you're young and everything looks good on you, and you know, you have so many more embryos and everything like that. Like your body, you know, produced well, it did what it had to do. So I don't really suggest you put in 2. You know, I really just suggest you put in 1. And you know, the embryo that we're gonna put in is the AB embryo, so it should be fine, you know. And I feel like it should be fine too, because this go round I won't be as stressed as I was the first go round. Like the first go round was just nothing but stress, anxiety, and anticipation, and the shots, I was just, it was a lot. And if I don't ever stress nothing, if I don't stress nothing to nobody that watches me, that looks at me, that listens to me, or fast forwards through whatever, if you don't catch nothing at all, catch this. Nothing is 100%. Nothing is 100%. Don't get yourself worked up and tied up in the thought of, this is IVF, one and done, this is the holy grail, this is it. Because nothing is it. God has the last say, period. You know what I'm saying? If it was the time for me to have this child right now, I would be pregnant right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's not time. And I understand that. I get that it's not time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm just gonna, I guess, keep y'all posted on what's going on and everything like that. But like I said, don't look too much into it. If I can't stress anything at all, just don't get your hopes up high about stuff that is still, at the end of the day, in God's hands. Don't get yourself worked up over stuff that's in God's hands, period. Like, it really took me over a year, go through my videos. Like, it took me over a year to honestly get to this point where I'm like, you know what? What's gonna happen is gonna happen. What will be, will be. Then we got April. Yeah. But we got some time. We got some time to just kind of kick the shit, hang around, relax. We at the end of February already. We just gotta get through March, and I'll be busy, you know, getting things together for family. I will be tuning back in when I have more of an update as far as moving on to the frozen embryo. But I know that we're out this cycle. IVF did show, so that's that. And I will see you guys when I have more to tell you guys. You guys be good to yourself. Peace.